steps that you need to know.
The art of waiting your turn. Most people don't even know how to wait an hour in between goon sessions. There is.
Well, what was that, bruh? What was that? Was this man stroking the whole? Wake up, filthy. Hey man, say man, gang man, you know what it is, man. Welcome back to another video, man. And today we're gonna be reacting to the art of waiting your turn. A couple days ago, I posted a little YouTube short of me reacting to Platboy Max and a 5-star house review, and that actually was doing some numbers. And I appreciate y'all showing a lot of love because we are now at almost 220 subscribers. By the time we make it to 300 subscribers, I feel like that's gonna be my real turning point to me getting big on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I said big on YouTube, my bad, excuse my vocabulary. We're gonna react to the art of waiting your turn. Now for people who don't know how to wait their turn, and for people who is impatient, bro, your time is gonna come. I promise you your time is gonna come. I ain't gonna lie, bro, if I could be the most honest with y'all boys, I'm an impatient person, bro. I'm very impatient when it comes to waiting my turn. But I had to learn waiting my turn is actually a good, helpful thing. Because let's say something that you wanted for your entire life finally comes towards you and God finally blesses you with it. Are you ready for it? Are you in the right position to be having that type of blessing? You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you gotta look at, certain factors. But we gonna get right into this video. 3, 2, 1. See, you got my boy Duke right here.
People the same age as me in college, they going to parties, they going on trips, they with their friends, they making money. I'm sitting there dead broke, not having fun, not enjoying life. But I just waited my turn. I ain't really complain for real. I just waited my turn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to just my turn, fool. Now look at me, fool. It's people saying that about me now. You feel me?
And wait your mother turn, bro. Your turn gonna come, bro. What I said earlier, your time is gonna come, bro. The day your time gonna come, you gonna really appreciate the times that you have waited. Because let's say if you're not ready for it, you gonna know when you're not ready for it, and you gonna know when you are ready for it. Facts.
Your turn might not be now. You might not be ready for it now. People be rushing for their turn.
You gotta wait your turn. Because I let a lot of people, you know, pass me, and I was sad. I would get like discouraged. But now that it's my time, I'm like,
if God say it's this time right here, it's gonna happen. But if it ain't your time right now, don't beat yourself up. Just wait your time. Right now, he taking you through some steps that you need to know.
The art of waiting your turn. Most people don't even know how to wait an hour in between goon sessions. There is.
Well, what was that, bruh? What was that? Was this man stroking the hose? What the freak was that, dude?
This is a lost art known as waiting your turn. Delayed gratification. Staying down until you come up, some call it. The whole world, myself included, seem to struggle with this as the days go by and the number of TikToks increase. And you know, I want to blame it on TikTok since, you know, that's what most of us commentary channels do when there's any problem in today's world. But the truth of the matter is it comes from somewhere deep. And TikTok honestly just amplifies and exposes this already forsaken reality. Let me explain to y'all the art of waiting your turn. The year was 1984. Before there was Lil Nas X's, there was Dennis Rodman. The NBA was full of coke sniffing, disco dancing, African booty scratcher looking basketball players. Basketball was
built like a dang stick, man. Look at this man's build, bro. God dang, this man is a 25 and overall. You, bruh.
Booty scratcher looking basketball players. Basketball was completely different. Shooting wasn't as important as it is today, and everybody was a force to be reckoned with. Yet at the ripe age of 21, this one young man had the whole league shook. This young man stood out above the rest. He jumped out the gym. He contorted his body in ways others couldn't. It was almost like he was soaring through the air. People feared him despite him not being extremely tall or muscular. That guy's name was John Cena. No, I'm playing. It was Michael Jordan. All Michael Jordan wanted to do was win games, bets, and more importantly, championships and trophies. His only problem was he was a little undersized muscle-wise, and his teammates were a little booty cheeks. So he needed to learn when to hold the ball and when to pass the ball. So he started working out. He found ways to innovate and become a master of his craft. And he ultimately elevated and became the person he needed to be. And in 1991, years later, He went on to three-peat, winning 3 NBA championships back-to-back, winning finals MVP all 3 times. Took a year off, came back, and did the exact same thing. And what always stuck out to me about MJ was that he had to be Michael Jordan, the Black Cat, Air Jordan, for 7 years straight before he even got his first championship. If he would have slacked in that 7-year period or going, I'll just cruise by, as a lot of players do because they get millions of dollars and that's what they've been waiting for their whole life is money. If he would have,
They're not willing to perfect their craft. They just doing it for the money. At this point, people joining the NBA all because they see the money. And yes, it's a lot of money. But if you actually love basketball, if you actually got a passion for something, in my opinion, just go after it.
I'm just gonna cruise until it's my turn, he would have missed his window. He would have never got a shot at a championship, I'm sure. But he instead gave his all at all times, no matter which game, no matter which practice, no matter who it was. And that's what separated him from everyone else. I feel like in today's world, a lot of people confuse being ready with God being ready. Just because you are ready doesn't mean it's your turn. That's why it's called waiting your turn. Most of us get caught in that your part because we all have a sense of entitlement, and that ends up clouding our judgment and vision. Another big part of waiting your turn is trusting in yourself, because a lot of the times while people are waiting in line for their turn, they end up getting tired of waiting. They try to find somebody farther ahead who got in line earlier, or they just flat out go home and say, I don't even feel like eating no more, I'm gonna just go to the vending machine. And
they're trying to find shortcuts through life to make the process speed up faster. Trusting the process and just letting the process naturally go and just waiting your turn will be a lot more better. Trust me, y'all.
All stems from a lack of trust in self. Because if you trusted in yourself like Michael Jordan, you would be fine waiting 7 years, less or more, because you know you already have it. It just takes its own time to manifest in the physical. And most give up in between this waiting period. One person that did not though, however, is one of our favorite guys to glaze these days. South Carolina's very own Duke Dennis. Shout out.
I don't know why people glazing, bro. He's just a whole nother human being. Y'all just glazing, bro, for no reason, dude.
So from South Carolina, so shout out. I see so many people online talk about him like he's an overnight success, and they have some sort of jealousy because they don't have what he has. Little do they know it has nothing to do with the material.
Bro, Duke came from nothing, bro. Duke is from D Block, bro. South Carolina, bro. He came from having nothing, bro. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm right. I was just watching Duke earlier. He said he had to keep the oven open late at nights while it was cold just to get some hotness, bro. Just to get some heat. Bro literally had to microwave water to wash his face, he said, bro. Bro came from nothing. He had to literally grind every single day. Literally every day on 2K for years until he got where he wanted to be.
You know, it's like people are in line and they see that he's finally got to the front of the line. He's eating, he has all the most delicious food, and he's getting full. He's having a fun time. But little do they know this man was sitting in line before half of us was even born. That is not a joke to say he's old. I know it sounds like that, but genuinely, I was born in 2005. This man was born in 1990 something, so. Duke from 2016 all the way up until about 2021 would just stream and upload videos of 2K.
Yo, dude, what's good, dog? This your boy Duke. Dennis. Y'all don't even know me yet, but y'all gon' know me.
But he was in the trenches for most of his life and half of his YouTube career.
For me last night, to my boy, you ain't the best stretch big. I said, I don't care, but I'm giving you straight green buckets.
Duke at the age of 23 was sleeping on his mom's couch in a beat trailer, no job, no huzz, and to put the cherry on top, he watched his cousin take his last breaths by the hand of another nigga over a misunderstanding.
And then start shooting at me. Me and Dre linked up, bro. And I told Dre, bro, I was like, bro, I said, bro, I think he dead, bro. When I finally get up to him, he laying on his stomach, bro. The nigga shot my cousin in the back, bro.
This was all in the midst of him uploading 2K videos. He literally was the most down bad you could be. L after L. They just kept coming. It seemed like there was nothing good coming for him.
About a month in, I had got my first letter. The letter was from my girlfriend, bro. It's over. I'm in the army. I was sitting here going crazy. I'm like, baby, don't leave. Not when I need you the most. Don't leave, though. You know what I'm saying? Please.
Hey,
but
bro.
He kept his eyes focused on his vision. He kept uploading.
These females these days don't be right, bro. And unfortunately, Duke Dennis' girlfriend did leave him when he went into the army. I think she was cheating. I don't know. All I know is that she left him. These girls do not be right. But wait till you come up. Wait till you get to the highest point of your life that you've always wanted to be, chat. They gonna all come back. I promise.
Every single day for 2 years straight.
And guess what? That happened. That happened. She came back talking about, can you help me with my YouTube? Can you help me with my YouTube, please? And she was just talking about not too long ago before that. She was just saying, oh, lame ass nigga doing YouTube, lame ass nigga doing this,
corny, lame bull.
Really?
He continued to wait his turn. I'm sure after all that, he felt like he deserved a break. And to be fair, he did. Like I said, just because you're ready, and even sometimes you think you're ready, that don't mean the universe is ready to give you what it's going to give you. Dude kept going, and by 2K19, so that would be late 2018, going on to 2019, he was one of the biggest content creators in the 2K community. But even still, the same way how Michael Jordan made it to the NBA, but he didn't get the championships he wanted, it's almost the same story with Duke Dennis, because although he was big in the 2K community, it wasn't nothing like how he is known outside of 2K. People know him for motivational talks, for just looking good, for just getting girls basketball, etc. He was just known specifically for 2K, and on a broad scale, he still wasn't that big. Until one day he shot that one video with Kai.
When you see a baddie at the party,
That day changed my life right there. When I woke up that next morning, I had actresses, WNBA players, female artists, Instagram models, everybody DMing me. No cap.
He waited his turn. This was after a lot of people would have got complacent because they already felt like they made it. He already made it out good. He already was touching 100K a month, but he still kept going because the mission wasn't over. And look at him now, to having no car, being cheated on, feeling ugly, being broke. After waiting your turn, all the curses would then turn into gifts. Everything he went through prepared him for what was coming towards him. But you also realize, since you just kept your head down and you kept going, you kept working, you don't even realize however long it is that it takes you to get to where you're going, because you were just so in love with the process and the journey. If you don't prepare yourself to receive what you have, if you don't suffer, then you're not going to be able to appreciate your gifts and what God has blessed upon you.
Going to work, I'm getting off, I'm working on myself. Going to work, getting off, working on myself. I'm grinding 2K, and now, you know what I'm saying, 2K17, 2K18, 2K19, 2K20. Hey, I went hard, and now I'm in a position, look where I'm at, look what we doing, look at my life right now. It might not happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? It might take 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, a year, 2 years. It might take a little long, but that's how you really know who want it.
I remember I heard somebody say that God is delayed gratification and the devil is instant gratification. And ultimately, the universe tests you before it gives you what you want, to make sure you learned all the lessons to not only maintain what you get, but again, to appreciate it. And this is normally what gets a lot of people a lot of the times. Right when all they gotta do is dig one more inch into the ground to get the gold, they give up. Or they take the temptation from the guy saying, yo, come this.
They don't want it enough. That's the problem, chat. They don't want it enough. They so in a hurry to rush their life. Like, it's not, your life is not going nowhere for no time soon, bro.
Instead of just focusing on this one wall right here, you just dig one more inch deeper. The gold's right there, but you let somebody come and take you. Yo, come on, bro. I got a job for you, bro. I know you're broke right now. Come, bro. I got this job for you. You let your parents, you let everybody else, you let all these voices, this temptation stop you when you're this shy of getting what you want. It low-key reminds me of the 2016 XXL freshman class. I remember when they first came out, them as a whole, the hip-hop world collectively really just hated them. You know, they were different. They called them the mumble rappers, or they said they were a little too feminine.
I ain't gonna lie, that era was actually hard to me. Lil Uzi, XXX Tentacion, Playboy Cardi, all them, that era was good, bro. That era was extremely good.
And like, you know, Uzi, and just all these things because they went against traditionally what was. They essentially were trying to gatekeep them from entering the hip-hop sphere because they were in fear of them ruining it, when realistically they were just changing and evolving the rap game. A lot of your modern day rappers today were heavily inspired and influenced by them.
Not Ken Carson. Ken Carson crazy. He go crazy, bro, in my opinion. But a lot of rappers, they be trying to be so much on drill and killing people, bro. It's too much people killing each other, bro. It's too much drill music. It's too much talking about sliding on the ops. Whatever happened to R&B, bro? Whatever happened to chill, lofi type music? Whatever happened to music that ain't had to have no guns in it, bro? Whatever happened to that type of music, bro? That's the type of music I like to listen to. Yes, I listen to Chicago drill, and me being from Chicago, I love the Chicago drill. But at some point in time, it gotta stop.
Kick the door open, it's a good chance that most artists today wouldn't even be around. And that was the temptation, the instant gratification. Because they could have let the noise win, taken that and got instant validation from the OGs, the fans, the charts, the money, the success. And some did do that. They did whatever all the, white viewers and the consumers wanted to hear, like a Lil Pump who did what everybody else wanted to see instead of evolving and finding his own.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to ride with Lil Pump, but Lil Pump, I don't know. This is a lot of rappers don't be making music that's the same. That don't hit the same no more, bro. Like, it'll be cool if they make some good music, bro. If they can make like an actual song and an actual album that would hit real good and bring them numbers, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it'll be great. But people be hating on Polo G. The only person I do not believe that fell off was Polo G. And y'all might look at me like, bro, how Polo G ain't fall off? He ain't making the music the same. Listen, that's Polo G is one of my favorite rappers, no glazing, bro. And the reason why is because, gang, when you look at Polo G, he different. He took a melodic flow. Bro started off with the Chicago drill, talking about slide on the off, all that stuff, bro. Then he made finer things, and then he started making more melodic flow type sounds. That's what we need.
But look at how far their careers went over the 2016 XXL freshmen, who came up at the exact same time as them. Although at first it looked like a failure and it was extremely painful being them at that time, it was essentially an uphill battle. The war was ultimately won. They waited their turn, and that's why we still know their names today and cop their music. Wait your turn. Stop looking at everybody else's plate or getting angry because you see everybody else eating. Don't let the hunger trick you out your spot, because not only will somebody else take your spot as soon as you leave it, but trust me when I say you will look back and realize that if you would have just waited a little bit longer, it would have been your turn.
Oh, bro. All right, y'all. That's it for the video. Just know the art of waiting your turn, bro. Stop focusing on everybody else's progression, bro, and focus on your own progression, bro, because your time will come, bro. I'm telling you, you're going to be happy, bro. You're going to appreciate that you waited that long for your time to come in. If it takes 6-7 years for it to come, bro, if it takes 8 to 10 years, bro, however long it takes, bro, stop worrying about the time, bro. Just do what you can do to progress yourself more to be able to get to that plate of what you want. You know what I'm saying, bro? You got to understand that things don't come like that, bro. I got to keep saying that because a lot of people just be saying like, oh, man, I wanted this. I want this, man. I wish I had this, man. You going to have that, bro. You are going to have that. But that's it for the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all did, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Follow me on my Twitch and my Instagram. I'm going to catch y'all boys next time. Peace out. Bye, guys.